Ned, call me back. I'm worried.
Come on, Nancy. I'm sure they don't hate you.
Well, they hate the questions I'm asking, that's for sure.
Nah, look at it this way. You know those shows on the Nature Channel about animal behavior?
Sure.
There's this awesome new one called Bear versus Wasp. Bert and I are totally hooked. Spoiler alert, the bears win. But one of the coolest things you see is the pre-bear wasp behavior. Wasps have to lay their eggs inside moth larvae, so they're all fighting like crazy over the best larva they can find. They're killing each other right and left. And then suddenly a bear comes along and wham! Just takes a chunk out of their hive. And suddenly the wasps don't care about the larva anymore. They're all about this crazy bear invader. They unite against the bear. Because a wasp fighting another wasp is an individualized threat, but a bear fighting a wasp is a threat to the entire hive's safety. You know what I mean?
I think you just compared me to a bear.
A really cute bear.
Thanks.
What I mean is, in a small town, the hive has a set order. Anything which might disrupt that order is a bigger enemy than any internal arguments. So it's not you, and it's not your fault. They're just acting on instinct.
For some weird reason, that actually makes me feel better. Thanks, Ned. Everyone in this town hates me.
I didn't tell you? Bert's my new roommate.
Doesn't Bert already have a roommate? What happened?
Oh, man. His roommate started getting really into buying eggs.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, I mean fertilized eggs. Like for chicken breeding. Have you ever seen a dorm room full of chickens?
You know, I really can't say I have.
It's a life experience, let me tell you. Anyways, the rooster calls at dawn got to be a little much. Bert's a bit noise sensitive, you know, and he decided to move out. We have a vacancy in our house, so he's living at my pad now. We also apparently have a new pet chicken.
Yeah, but just one.
Yeah, just one. I put a hard limit on that.
It sounds like fun. What's the chicken's name?
We're still debating on it. He's a feisty one. Got any suggestions?
Something silly? Something elegant? Something adorable? What's Bert doing over there?
Bye. Bye. Bye now. Who's our group this time?
I've met some interesting people here.
Ned Nickerson, at your service.
It's me.
Whoa, you actually called.
Hey, don't sound so surprised.
No, it's a good thing. Trust me, I'm happy. Bert's over and we're just watching the game.
Hey, tell Nancy I say hi.
Bert says hi.
Hi, Bert. Hope you two are having fun.
Did she say hi back?
Yes, Nancy also says hi.
How's she doing? I haven't seen her in forever.
Bert wants to know how you're... okay, wait, what am I, a megaphone? This is girlfriend-boyfriend chat time, dude. Whew. Now then, how's it going? What'd you want to talk about? Nancy says silly.
He kinda looks like a Jimmy to me.
You can't call a chicken Jimmy. That's my coach's name. It'd be weird.
Too late, he's a Jimmy.
Nancy says adorable.
Like Sparkles?
Sparkles is a terrible name for a chicken. You absolutely cannot inflict that on the chicken.
Too late. I'm rolling with it.
Nancy says elegant.
How about Mr. Darcy?
Pretty sure that's a name already, Bert. You can't use that name.
I don't care. It sounds elegant.
She's nice, but guarded. It's hard to get a read on her.
She actually calls herself a treasure hunter, and she's not suspect number one?
She's the one who called me in.
In your line of work, that doesn't seem to count for much.
That is true.
Anyone who freely admits to doing questionably legal things is probably someone you want to keep at the top of the list, Nance.
Dagny is a treasure hunter working with Magnus.
Faked an abduction?
I know. Who does that?
She does, I guess. Still, I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. Admittedly, I could probably throw her pretty far, being a quarterback and all, but still.
I get the idea.
Yeah.
Dagny faked her own abduction. It's dark even in the middle of the day. We're very far north.
Wow, can you see the Aurora Borealis?
It's out right now.
I wish I were there with you.
Me too. It's beautiful here, Ned. Beautiful, but dark and slightly menacing.
My favorite kind of vacation spot.
The time of day never changes here.
Hey, what's shaking, Bacon? Hey, it's been a while. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Nancy.
She's also in charge of letting people on or off the ship, it seems. She and Magnus have a rough relationship history. They broke up right before he went missing, but I don't think she's ready to end things just yet.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm trying to get close to her, but it's difficult. She doesn't like me.
Have you tried asking her for help? If she really wants to find Magnus, she'll give you a hand. If she doesn't, I think you should keep a close eye on her.
I'll do that. You're right. Elizabeth runs the pub in town.
That's nice of her. So I take it you two have become fast friends.
I wouldn't say fast, more like a leisurely stroll towards friendship.
Still, if she's one of the good ones, she'll lend you a helping hand. It sounds like that's been the case.
Elizabeth's decided to help me.
Nancy, hi.
Mind explaining what all that was about earlier? It's good to hear your voice.
I'm so sorry. I just panicked and I don't know what came over me. I have to apologize for earlier. It's good to hear your voice too. Sorry I panicked.
So, want to tell me what's really going on?
Look, Nancy, the thing I got you for our anniversary, it's not a thing. It's kind of a sort of an intangible concept, really. When a guy like me begins ruminating, let me tell you, it can get pretty crazy up in the old noggin. Looking back on all the times we spent together, all those times you almost got seriously hurt, like that one time you almost burned to death, or that time when you almost got killed by that giant falling blade, or on that raft in New Zealand, or that one thing with that mansion on fire. Geez, what happened then? I forget. Or, well...
I get the idea.
Yeah, you get the idea.
I get lucky a lot, and I kind of fall into things.
But it's so much more than that. You have that help people gene. There's this fire within you. I firmly believe that you're going to save the world someday. At times, I worry like crazy. Even if I'm out with my friends or at a game or in the middle of a class, I've got one hand on my phone, terrified I might get that call one day. A call that this time you didn't get lucky, and that used to terrify me. But now, I'm not afraid. What I'm trying to say is, I can't imagine life or the world without you. And even though I might get that call someday, I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I love you, Nancy. I love you so much.
Wow. I love you too, Ned. I'm not sure how I feel. You panicked? Over what? I might not always be the greatest at showing it, but my cases are full of people I can't trust. People I need to expect the worst from. But with you, I always know you're there for me, no matter what. And I really think...
Did you say it yet?
Dude, go away. We're having couple time. Anyways, Nancy, I wanted to say this in person. I still do. So, come home quickly, okay?
You got it. I think I'm close to the end of the case now.
Bye, Nancy. I love you.
Love you too. Bye now. Ned?
Oh, I just... Okay. No, that's fine. I'm sorry. I just thought maybe...
Ned, I care about you so much. You know that. But I think this is something we should talk about in person.
You're right. I shouldn't have called about it. I should have waited until you're back in the States.
I miss you. Give me some time to think it over, okay?
Okay. I miss you too.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
This case has me stumped. I was called here on a missing persons investigation, but I'm starting to think things might go much deeper than that.
Lay it on me. Maybe I can help with the case.
He means well, but he's not the easiest guy to work with. It seems like all he's ever doing is shouting at me.
Are you sure that isn't a front for something?
What do you mean?
Sometimes when people are hurting or hiding something, they get angry. It helps to cover up what they're really feeling. Being angry is a distraction.
I hadn't thought of that. Interesting. Gunnar is an old retired sailor.
Used to?
There was an accident. His wife and daughter both passed away.
Wow, that's horrible. I can't even imagine.
I think that's why he is the way he is.
It's like I said before, people who are angry are hurting. Just because they're angry doesn't mean they're a bad person.
I wish I knew how to help him.
Maybe just by being there, you are helping. The fact that he opened up to you is probably proof of that.
Gunnar used to have a family.
Like what?
Bits and pieces, just small ones. They're nowhere to be found on board.
Makes total sense.
It does?
Sure. I mean, imagine you're a super shady ship captain hiding a secret treasure. You know where the treasure's hidden, but you don't want anyone else to know, so you separate stuff out. Make it hard for anyone else to accumulate pieces. Once someone has a piece, they probably won't let go of it, right? And if they're greedy, which people are, they won't tell anyone else about it either. So, by scattering everything, you guarantee mutual silence.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Some things are clearly missing from the ship. Hello?
Hey, Ned. Are you still on your way?
Hey, Ned. No, I'm already here.
Oh, good. How close are you?
Getting closer all the time. I feel like I'm definitely near to a breakthrough.
Oh, cool. I can't wait.
It's hard to get people to talk, though.
Get people to talk?
Yes, I've managed to narrow down that the treasure is related to the ship somehow, but beyond that, I haven't figured out the specifics.
Nancy, what are you talking about? Are, are you on a case right now?
Well, of course, I'm in Iceland.
Nancy, do you know what today is?
Sunday?
It's our anniversary today. We had reservations for dinner, remember? I called to see if you were on your way to the restaurant, but I guess not.
Oh, no. Ned, dinner will have to wait. Oh, Ned, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
I mean, today's our anniversary, whether you're here for it or not. Can't say I'm too surprised. Laser focused on the case as usual. Well, yeah, you being in Iceland and all. I figured. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You tend to get a little focused on cases. But, wow, Iceland of all places.
You think I'm too focused? What? I owe you a serious apology. I'm sorry. This case is really important.
Nancy, solving cases is really important to you, and I totally understand that. It's our anniversary. Maybe today would have been a nice break from that, you know? Listen, have fun, sleuth it up. Admittedly, I'm bummed, but I'll live. Maybe you can snag me an anniversary souvenir. It's all right, Nan. That's part of why we're celebrating this anniversary in the first place. You're passionate, and that's great, and part of why we're together. I've heard of getting stood up on an anniversary, but nothing quite like this. Just bring me an anniversary souvenir from your trip, okay? And our anniversary isn't? Ouch. All right, Nancy, fine. I'll stop bothering you now. Just bring me an anniversary souvenir or something.
Oh, you're the best, Ned. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
In the meantime, I'll just fill the hole in my heart with football and this pint of cookie Kringle ice cream. There's a game on tonight I really wanted to watch with Bert, so maybe it's cosmic fate. Anyways, if you're in Iceland, it must be a pretty interesting case.
It is. Lost treasure, a missing captain, and a town with a pile of secrets.
Sounds like the usual fare in Nancy world. Remember, you can give me a call anytime you want. Hint, hint, and wait for it. Stay cool.
Oh boy, that was just the worst.
Hey, you stood me up. Pretty sure I get a free pass on puns for eternity. Also, I've been at this restaurant for a while and the waiter's glaring at me. I think I should get out of here.
Bye, Ned. I'll give you a call soon.
Bye. You've reached Ned Nickerson. Unless you're a telemarketer or my older sister, in which case you've reached no one, because this number doesn't exist. For everyone else, leave a message. Is he Icelandic?
Yes, his name is Magnus, and he's one of the people who's been looking for the treasure.
So, did he get kidnapped or disappear on his own?
That's the million-dollar question. What I do know, he's been piecing this mystery together for years now, longer than anyone else.
Well, if you follow his tracks, they'll probably lead you to him either way. If you pay extra attention to any clues that came from Magnus, they might spell something out.
About the guy who went missing.
Don't tell me that. Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
I just thought it was funny.
Ah, yes, near-death experiences. Truly hilarious. You have a weird definition of funny. Anyways, I'm glad you're still among the land of the living.
Well, me too. I nearly drowned.
You've done that before.
Well, yes, but not in Iceland. It's different.
Potato, potato. A snowmobile's the same no matter what country you're in. Well, be careful. Eyes on the road. No crazy tricks, okay?
I got to ride a snowmobile.
Oh, yeah? What's new?
There's been some updates on the social scene.
What kind of song?
It's sad. Something about a broken promise, a lost love, and an unattended grave. She says her mother taught it to her. It's been in her family for generations. I wish I could sing it for you, but I can't remember the words.
Why would someone's family hand down a song about dead people?
I guess I didn't think of it that way. But now that you mention that, it is a little strange, isn't it?
No kidding. I can't imagine my mom saying, "Okay, little Ned, today I'm going to sing to you about death and broken promises."
To be fair, this isn't our culture. Things might be different here.
Icelandic or no, I'd still try to find out more about that song. Maybe it's more important than she lets on.
Elizabeth has this family song. He seems pretty lonely. People treat him terribly here. They ignore him, or worse.
So, it's like middle school all the time? Yeah, I'd have shipped out of that town years ago.
I wonder why he hasn't. Maybe he's not done trying yet.
Gotta admire persistence, right?
Soren is an academic who runs the Culture Center.
And everyone hates him because...
Well, the problem is he sold the exploration rights to make that happen.
Oh, I see. And that leaves would-be treasure hunters hanging high and dry. Well, it sounds like he did the right thing. Sometimes what people need isn't the same as what they want. I wonder what he gets out of it, though. Why go to all this trouble? What's in it for him?
He thinks the town's finally going to accept him as one of their own.
Yeesh. Well, I wish him good luck with that.
Soren saved the town from some pretty bad financial issues.
Oh, right. I did, didn't I? I'm not totally sure what an Icelandic souvenir is, honestly.
Right now I'm thinking something cool, something cute, something touristy, something romantic. So, you asked for a souvenir.
I get it. 'Cause it's Iceland.
Pun not intended this time.
Are we talking cool or Nancy Fanny Pack Drew cool?
Are you saying I'm uncool?
No, nope, definitely not.
Okay, let's go with Nancy Cool then.
Sure, I'm always down for Nancy cool. Surprise me. Cute, like a teddy bear?
Something in that vein.
Where would I put it?
In your room? It's just an idea.
Sure, I could probably make room for something cute on my football shelf.
I get the feeling that's not what you had in mind.
Hey, I'm always up for a surprise. Like that kanji keychain you got me from Japan? Or that coconut thing from the Bahamas?
You loved your coconut milkshake stirrer.
That one time I had a milkshake to stir? That was awesome. I'm not sure where it is now, though. Probably under my bed somewhere. Anyway, that sounds neat. I'm always up for a surprise. Whoa! That's very unlike you.
I can't get a romantic gift for my boyfriend on our anniversary?
It's just different from your usual. You know I'll never say no to anything you want to get me, Nan. Go ahead, surprise me. Hey, Nancy, it's me. Are you busy right now?
Just a little. Why?
Oh no, no reason. Just checking in. Just wanted to make sure you were alive and stuff. And you totally are. That's great.
Something's wrong. Tell me. Ned, you sound funny. Are you okay?
Nancy, everything's fine. Everything's normal. I'm just doing normal people stuff. You know, normal.
I'm just getting a strange vibe.
No, listen. I just wanted to tell you about something.
Ned,
Sorry.
is someone trying to hurt you? Please, tell me what's wrong.
No one's trying to hurt me. I'm fine, I promise. Nothing's wrong.
Dude, give me the phone.
No!
This is just embarrassing.
Bert, stop! Come on!
Ned, what on earth is going on?
Speaking of surprises, I have something for you, too. I guess it should have been a tip-off you'd forgotten about the anniversary when you didn't go, rummaging through my closet for your gift.
I did that?
You don't remember? 2 years ago? And the year before that, I had to put it in my dad's wall safe, and you still cracked the code? I swear you're like a human bloodhound or something.
Sorry, I'm not really good with surprises. Are you going to tell me what it is this time?
Nope. In fact, this one didn't even need a safe. Guess you'll have to wait and see. Like a pirate ship?
No, a little smaller than that.
So a yacht?
Not that either.
A catamaran?
More like a dinghy.
Nancy, that's not a ship. That's a boat.
What's the difference?
You can just tell. A certain level of majesty is required. Dinghies? Not majestic, not even a little.
I got to pilot a ship.
Okay, we'll call it a work in progress.
Hey, I like that name.
Anyways, that's how Bert and I started living together, to make a long story short.